Rockies hosting the Marlins, and the Marlins are minus 130 on the money line. The Rockies are plus 110, over under 11 and a half runs. The Marlins laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 120, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by two. And the Rockies getting a run and a half on the run line are minus 145, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by one, you win. Perez did not pitch against the Rockies either last season or this season. Gomber pitched once, or Gomber, against the Marlins last year. 1 2/3, 3 runs, 3 earned. They lost that game 7-4 in Miami. Now, the Marlins are 1-1 as a team with Perez on the mound. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched and 6.5 strikeouts per game in those games, so at least a batter an inning. The Rockies are 4-5 as a team with Gomber on the mound. He's averaging 4 2/3 innings pitched and 3.2 strikeouts per game in those games. And he's given up 9 home runs in 9 games. So essentially, he's given up at least 1 home run in every one of the games that he's pitched in. Now, this is where it gets interesting, and this is really, I want to say, going to influence how some people will pick. The home team is 9-1. The home team is on a 5-game winning streak. The Rockies are 6-4 against the Marlins in their last 10. The favorite is 7-3 on the money line, while the underdog, getting a run and a half on the run line, is 6-4. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10, 1 in their last 3, 2 in their last 4, or 3 in their last 5, if you want to go that way. The under has hit in their last 2. The over is 7-3, and the over/under at 11.5 runs is 5-5. The last game they played against each other, which was yesterday, the Rockies won 5-3. The game before that, the Marlins won 3-2. The game before that, the Marlins won 7-4. The game before that, the Marlins won 9-8. All of those games, the home team has won. Now, in their last handful of games overall, the Marlins have dropped their last 2. They're 1-3 in their last 4, and they are 5-5 in their last 10. 7 runs, 1 run, 12 runs, 8 runs, 3 runs and a loss, 1 run and a win, 5 runs and a loss, 3 runs in a loss. For the Rockies, they won the last game they played. They're 1-3 in their last 4 and 4-6 in their last 10. 9 runs, 16 runs, 16 runs, 8 runs, 2 runs and a loss, 5 runs and a loss, 3 runs and a loss, 5 runs in a win. This is one of those real catch-22 kind of situations because Gomber is on the mound and he's pitching, and I'm not sure what we're going to get out of him. I'm going to take the Marlins with the money line. I'm going to take the Marlins getting the runs, and I'm going to go over in this game. I know this is probably going to come back to bite me big because the home team has done so well, but I'm just looking at his ERA and how many home runs he's given up, and it's hard. Although Perez is no better, that he's been in 2 games and he's given up 3 home runs, so I imagine there should be a lot of offense in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.